Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Sal Plays The Third Age. My playthrough of Lord of the Rings The Third Age. Welcome to the official episode 1. If you've not seen the test video, I do recommend going and checking it out, as you also get to see me play around with the settings. Yeah, and first encounter. More orcs. But yes, if you watch the first episode, you got to see me play around with the settings to make sure the video looked alright. Especially with the aging PS2 graphics. That'd be useful. As I played through the beginning part of the game, up until the third checkpoint, I believe it was, and completing a couple of quests where dealing with some dunlings who had made it this far north. Ooh, we're about to get another encounter. The endless wave of enemies. Come at me, bros. Feed my experience pool. Which I could happily do. Up until I run out of action points and items. If memory serves, yeah, that's it. I'm about to get another one already. I could just literally stand here all day and continue to grind the points. That would be boring for you guys, though. Though, if I do a grinding mission, I may... grinding for experience points, I may just sit and do that, because that seems like a good way to game the system. Not that you should do that, but people do it. It's like the very first encounter with Sin in Final Fantasy X, where people would just keep fighting the enemies. It would forever spawn until you attack it directly. Yeah, does that come back if I go back that way? It does. Oh, excellent. Oh no. Sorry, guys. The lizard's being a bit of an idiot today. Endless waves. Well, not only did they roll a natural 20, they confirmed as well. You may have noticed I'm probably going to, I did the video about half an hour. That's probably how I'm going to do it for these as well, because I have no idea if people will get bored or not. Like I say, let me know down in the comments. Oh, we're about to get the ranger. What you think?
A man, badly wounded.
Wait for the wargs to approach.
They'll kill him. Hold on!
Hello, lovelies.
You live?
No thanks to you. Can't you see I was hunting them? You want to use the crows. Lure the wargs in close. They kill faster that way.
You were of the Dunedain.
At your service, lady. You meant to help me, so perhaps you may.
That
Perhaps you should finish off the rest of the
armor.
pack first.
Gambeson would be the more effective of the two, because it's less restrictive than leather. Similar armor class though. Wow. Not if you're playing D&D. Yeah, creature bane. Ooh, this one's a hardy little bugger. But, like most, he just falls to the elven blade. Nope. Let's have a look. Did they match his level with the rest of them? No. Give you a few more bits of HP, so you don't die. Right. Do we have any equipment for the ranger? No. Actually, while thinking about it, I'm surprised Berefor was a... Is that the way to go? No, this is the other way, but we'll go this way first. Just travelling around in his armour. Or at least a riding cloak on him. But hey. Each to their own. Cannot judge a man for what he does. Now, if memory serves, there's a cave entrance over there, which is the way forward. So, naturally, we're going to go the other way first and look for all the items. We're going to have to fight a wild party. Where's some Mastiff Owl rabbits when you need them? You know what, doggy? You smell funny. You need a wash. Ah, I see. You didn't want your wash. Well. Very well. You're getting a haircut. He'll catch up pretty quickly with the EXP. Ah, apparently this episode will be warg hunting. Oh, that's the cave. Is that the way I'm supposed to... Whatever, we'll go in anyway and we'll deal with it and then we'll check the other side once we get through. Doggy, no, you need to wash. Bad doggy. Slow that armour class a little bit. That main joint, that grime on your fur is really not doing you any wonders. Okay, so you're quite vulnerable to piercing damage. Keep that in mind for future reference. You can't really do much else, so arrow time. Just thought there are no elevators in this game to really cause me any trouble that I can think of. Watch one suddenly just turn around out of nowhere and just whack me like, "Hey Sal, it's me, yeah boy." And then it's just me cowering in fear. I'm sure there'll eventually be art of that somewhere. If not, I might get it commissioned. Wait, did I miss a chest? No, I got that one. Cool. Huh. I might have to go back the other way. We'll find out if we hit a cutscene. No, did not think that would work very well on these guys. Damn it, Dougie. See, this is what happens when you try and claw people instead of pouncing on them. Yes. Oh, Lord Saruman, how many wargs do you require? Yes. Because he did try and break these things relentlessly. But then again, I suppose even Sauron breathed them relentlessly during the Hobbit movies, anyway. So that's one thing. The Battle of Five Armies was originally not involving the Gundabad Orcs. That was actually a character they made for the movies. Beautifully done, mind you, but still. If you wouldn't let... Oh, everything focuses on that. Well, yes. But in the book, Sauron hadn't really made plans to move that way yet. He was busy building up his forces in Gundabad and spreading corruption. Not Gundabad, sorry. Dol Guldur. Gundabad was an orc stronghold all to itself. One that they never actually ever took back. Well, they may have done in later years in the Fourth Age, but not for a very long time. Though there is a nice bit of that in the game War in the North, which is another... Oh yeah, here's where I came in before. It's another great game in... Well, on the PC or on the PlayStation 3. I think there might be a version on the PlayStation 4 as well.
What brings you to this place, Ranger?
Obviously on the Xbox as well.
Tell you. First, we must make our way to one of the elves' healing altars.
You play as 3 factions from the northern factions. So you've got an elf, a dwarf from Erebor, and a Dunedain Ranger. It's actually a very good story. It's very well done. I may have to do a let's play on that as well at some point. Maybe. Here's the camp the Fellowship had before Sauron's spies caught up with them. Means we're nearly to Moria. And I'm going to skip that.
I see.
Oop. Endless waves again. Ah, another stoned troll. Though, considering that this is probably a reused asset, it looks to be possibly the same troll. Oh look, an encounter. Oh yeah, we're all attacking that guy straight away, because he's going to be annoying otherwise. Wow, that was actually easier than I thought it would be. Huh. Did I just make all my guys glass cannons in my previous playthrough? I was a young lizard, so I might not have known too much about stats at the time. No, I actually have no excuse. I was playing that was during the time I'd started playing Dungeons and Dragons as well. Ooh, hardy little orc. Well, time to give you a wash. And we have our first party death. Whoops. Take out the veteran. He has more combat experience, so he'll be a bit more of a problem. See? This is what happens when you leave your Gondorian your Dunedain Ranger alone and neglect him. He dies. Whoops. Apparently you can waste stuff even if your character is at full health, so we are predating those mechanics. Cool, and let's just bump up their stats while we're here. 26 in strength. Have I been... Oh, it'll be the new gear I've given him, won't it? No, those 2 points can go into spirit. Same for you need more action points. Cool. More rings of power. Actually, there's something I've never considered. Considering the influence the One Ring would have over one ring, if you wore multiple rings, would that mean that Sauron could have more influence over you? You'd think, considering that it was bound to all lesser rings to dominate. So, that's actually something I wouldn't mind having a debate about with somebody. I'm not surprised there's orcs everywhere. The spies did see the fellowship, so they would have been like, right, hi. We're gonna swarm the area because we want what you've got. You know, just so I can actually use it. The OP move of the overdrive. Or the perfect note as it's called in this system. So eventually that one does become a lot weaker as enemies get stronger, but you get other attacks as well. Thinking about it, that is actually going to be really useful when we fight the Balrog. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, we fight the Balrog. Because this party seems to have an uncanny ability to get within a hair's breadth of the Fellowship and then actually not to be anywhere near them. Yep. Yeah, take him out first. He seems like he'll be the most dangerous. Wow, these guys aren't actually as powerful as I thought they'd be. Wow, the perfect mode meter is already half full. Cool. Or I've just been power leveling. Possibly. Ooh, more slime of Orphank. Let's save the game. Huh. Let's loot the loot. I'm actually now thinking about the next companion we get. There's some good character dialogues between a lot of the characters in this. Yep, you can all get a power boost. You get a power boost, and you get a power boost, and you get a power boost. Everyone gets a power boost. So they all need a wash. Let's just quickly change. No, we can't actually change. Oh no, we can. There we go. Into the healing altar. Or not, as the case may be. Okay, let's try this way. Ah, there we go. More like this. Well, at least Sam will be sighing sarcastically at the prospect of more lemon bread. Sorry, in the books, Gimli looks at lemon spread and he's like, "That's like a crumb," and then he eats an entire cake of it, and they're like, "What the hell are you doing?" It's like, oh, it's, you know, it's like the stuff we make. It fills you up, keeps your belly full, and keeps your energy going. And he's like, you didn't need to eat that much of it. And he's like, oh, okay. Though I suppose the scene we got in with Orlando Bloom and Pippin was much better. One small bite can give you enough energy for days. How many did you eat? 3. Ah, hobbits. We got a nice upgrade there.
What are you doing?
You want to be sure they're good and dead. Some are mighty hard to kill.
Not even these sacred places are safe.
How do I know I can trust this one?
I vouch for him. In the name of the Lady of the Galadrim.
That is good enough for me.
And how do I know I can trust you? Where did you get those wounds?
At the hands of a Mordor orc, whose life I intend to shorten considerably. In the pass of Gahadras, we were attacked by goblins. We slew all but the orc, who escaped with something of great value to me.
Who is this wee ranger?
I was in the company of a dwarf. A friend, actually.
And what did this orc take from you?
You helped me slay him, and you shall find out.
You rangers from the north are full of riddles. And who are you to speak for a ruler of elves?
You must help me return to Lothlorien and warn the Lady Galadriel of these dangers. Then you will know all.
We should find one of the enemy's altars. After what I did to him, that orc would be in need of healing himself.
Yeah,
Come, Gondorian. We shall attend to my
Boromir does
matters in due
not
course.
get any answers for a very long while. Nope. And yoink. Ah, cracked stone. I wonder what mystical treasures you could find if you was to search all the ruins and all the areas that have been abandoned or forgotten in Lord of the Rings. It'd be dangerous too, mind you, considering, but I wonder what we'd find. I really wish we could to move that rubble. I'd like to go deeper in, we might find some nice sorts of campfire. Oh. Alright, let's have that little encounter first. I wanna... I've already got a level up, it doesn't matter. Need to find a way of making you stronger to slashing damage, madam. Ooh.
So tell us, Ranger, what happened back there in the pass?
It was a
Oh, good.
bewitched
Proper
fight.
blade maintenance there.
Voices echoing down from the mountains. Then lightning struck all around us. The dwarf fought like one possessed, but a landslide carried him away. Before he fell, he gave me a map, presented to him by Elrond of Rivendell as a gift of friendship. But I could not withstand the dark powers that ruled the mountain that night. While I lay there burning,
Yep.
that Mordor orc ripped the map away and fled down the mountain.
Huh. Probably trying to
That
get
map
access to
revealed the
Moria.
location of the secret entrance to a forgotten realm.
Moria.
Yes, the greatest city of the dwarves, whose location was lost during the Great Wars, and whose halls are rumored to still be stalked by a terrible monster.
And what is the
Foreshadowing
dwarf?
much.
If that map leads us to Moria's hidden gate, I expect we shall find him nearby. It would take more than a few goblins to stop that dwarf.
Huh. Nope. Alright, since we found the next save, guys, I'm going to bring the episode to a close there. I mean, I've already learned several, so yeah. Yeah, because I want to try and keep these a little bit short if I can. Ooh, hello. Free trolls. The dawn will take you. I wonder if these are the actual dwarves. Oh, let's have a look, see if there's a troll horde nearby. First things first, better protection. Safety first. And I don't mean that ironically. Yeah, there's going to be another elven item up here, isn't there? Now, and a little boss fight. Why are you always out of action points at the moment, mate? Not that you need them. You're pretty good at taking out orcs on your own. Yeah, I'll have to look out for the second one. First things first, get you your action points back. We're getting there, slowly but surely. We're getting full equipment with all the worn gear. Hope he's keeping it all properly lubricated as well. Otherwise he'll end up in the same story state he did last time. Ooh. Nice. Into the caves. And we get an elven way station. Part of me was suspicious there would be a trap here. Because now when we get to, I think it's one of the Rohirrim ones later in the game, there is nothing but a trap. Right, I did say I'd bring it to a close when we got to the next save point, so first things first, finish off. Make sure we're all properly equipped. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, perhaps maybe give me a comment about feedback on the episode, and perhaps considering giving it a like, as that does help me out on YouTube a great deal. If you also would like to stay up to date with the channel and any future content I put out, please hit the subscribe button and check the bells for notifications. Anyway guys, I will catch you on the next episode. Take care and have a good day.